to chat for the hearts that sustain us. Bringing the love where the waves crash and scatter. Words form a bond and they endlessly chain us. Kindness that matters. Voices arise and the flow never falter. Building a space where the ties last forever. Chat is the place where respect doesn't alter, holding us clever. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour. Here in this space, every heart finds its meaning. Words weave a net where the world feels much kinder. Chat is the pulse, every moment redeeming, binding reminder. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour.
Well, hello there, y'all. Howdy, howdy, Simone, Paolo. How is everybody today? Simone, you win the First In Award. That's so exciting. Have you been here before? Have you learned about the First In Award, Simone? We have an award for the first person who shows up in the stream, and we have an award for the first person who shows up after the third Minnesota goodbye. And we have an award for the person who inadvertently sets off fireworks in the background. Can I get an award? Hey, Professor, how are you? I guess I get a thumbs up. Sorry, there was a fly. So, Simone, we have two, let's see. Here is your First In Award, Simone. One of my moderators, Cricket, makes these, and I will email it off to you, and you can use it for whatever you'd like. They are AI generated images, and I am pretty sure. Okay, Professor, please do. I am pretty sure that that is Twiggy. I am pretty sure that's supposed to be a representation of Twiggy. Am I right? Am I right, Professor? Seems to me that that is a Twiggy-esque thing. Simone, are you still here? Jen. It could be my high school picture. High school that it could be. It could be. If I wore eye makeup and my eyes were that big, but yeah. Jen, it is so good to see you. Someday I will find I have a picture, my high school senior picture, next to a picture of Molly Ringwald. And hi, Susan, we are dead. I am a dead ringer. We're dead ringers for each other. We look a lot like each other. Susan, how are things? So, Simone, if you email me, yeah, if you email me, I will email you your lovely Twiggy. And we're back. Not sure if I like how my eye makeup's coming across. Well, maybe. I don't know. Not sure I like how it's coming across on camera. It was prettier in person. Tired? Yeah. My work hours have increased because my work hours have increased because no school anymore. And so I am trying to and not only has it increased, it hasn't been consistent. Hey, Bill, Wednesday Friends Day indeed. Maybe we'll change Wheel of Wednesday to Wednesday Friends Day. I like that. I like that a lot. Wednesday Friends Day. Molly Ringwald. Yeah. Yeah. A lot like Molly Ringwald. Yadira. Hey, sweetie, how are you doing? It is really good to see you. I guess I am feeling a little bit out of sorts. I missed Sunday, I guess. Hmm. Are we having a camera problem? No, we are not. Bilf is here. Yeah, it's lovely to see you. I am apparently having trouble keeping a train of thought. Simone Bolivar, indeed, it is Simone Bolivar. So, what did we do this week? So, why did I miss? I had something. Oh, I had a work function to attend on Sunday. And so that is why I missed. That is why I missed. Tomorrow, I can't believe it's already Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I am going to another county fair tomorrow. That'll be 6 or 7. Hopefully, I'm hoping there will be a little bit more to do at this fair that'll be a little more fun. Whatever it, it's been fine. It's been fine. And then Friday I work. I'm having a hard time adjusting to this new schedule, these additional hours at work. It's almost doubling the hours a week I work, which isn't really that, shouldn't be that big a deal because, hey, Fuzz, it shouldn't be that big a deal because ostensibly I was spending that much time in class or doing homework. So I should be able to replace Bill banned from county fair after world's largest radish Balco scandal. That's hilarious, Bill. It's been a lot of fairs, Susan, and most of them are like the same dozen booths. Um, with a handful of local interest booths thrown in for good measure, like the county Democrats or the county Republicans or the dairy women. This one, this one I expect to be a little a little bigger, the one tomorrow. I am nervous as I'm feeling it. I am nervous moving into the cooler weather. I am already feeling the anxiety descend upon me of what it's like to have the rain and cold for Bilf. Did I tell you when I went? Did I tell you guys this? When I was at the fair with my client, there was a Dianetics booth, but I'm with my client, so there's nothing I can do. So there's nothing I could do. I really, really wanted to go live, Bill, but I was with my client, so I couldn't. So now what was I saying, guys? Susan, help me out. I lost my train of thought. Bilf had lost my train of thought. I mean, it's not your fault, Bilf. I could have lost my train of thought without coming to a fork in the road. You guys know me. I can lose my train of thought just chugging right along without any whys or crossroads or anything. Hey, Janet, how are you? It is good to see you. I was on a roll talking about something. I know it. It's going to come to me. This fair should have more. Yeah, this fair should have more. We will see. Oh, I know what I was saying. I'm already feeling the anxiety about the weather changing. Yes, with the cool weather impending. Exactly, Bill. Thank you. Um, on, thank you very much, Bill. On that note, though, we made an appointment to get the, we made an appointment with this car stereo guy, and three things happened. Oh my goodness, guys. The three things happened at the stereo. First, I'm getting a new stereo, so my stereo will be Apple AirPlay ready. So that'll be cool. I'll be able to play my music or do all the things. So I'm looking forward to that. And the second thing is I'm getting remote. I know I want Summer to stay longer this year too, Janet. Um, I'm getting remote start. I'm getting remote start. So I will be able to start my car and let it warm up. Um, so it won't be quite so miserable getting into a cold car. And the third thing is, I don't know if you guys remember, but my son, remember the travails of my battery and needing a new battery? Um, the travails of my the heating, the seat warmer that my son got me for Christmas. I know, I'm so looking forward to it, Janet. I'm so looking forward to it. So my son got me this seat warmer for in my car seat because my I don't have heated seats. The problem was, hey, Antics, that the outlet that it plugged into did not would not turn off when I turned the car off. So it would drain my battery down to nothing. Um, and it did more than once last winter. The weather will start changing. I mean, it's gonna only get cooler from here on out. Hey, Indigo, how are you, sweetheart? It 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 doesn't it doesn't get, oh, that's not an attractive, that that's not the most attractive version of me you've ever seen. I almost want to cut that right out of the picture. Makes me not look like I've lost any weight. Um, brain fog again. This is one of those times when I was chugging right along down the lane. So the seat warmer would drain the battery. Turns out, long story short, we made it work so that I can leave the seat warmer plugged in and it does not. Yeah, yes, exactly. Antics. Exactly. So I can leave it plugged in and I can even leave it on and it won't drain the battery. So the outlet turns off when the power to the car is off, which means that I can use my seat heater this winter. So between having auto start, remote start, and having the seat heater, I think that I should be able to weather the winter relatively well. We will see. I my job involves getting in and out of the car multiple times a day, sometimes going on walks, finding things to do with clients out in the community, which means, dealing with the weather. I don't get to just hibernate in my hobbit hole all winter long. I have to go out. I have to go out into the world. And I don't have another thing. I have not fully considered. I have not fully considered the effect of my losing weight on my available antics. I have anxiety about impending weather change. I can, I know it's 6 weeks out, maybe 8 or 10, but I've already got anxiety. So I'm trying to think it out loud and um trying to think it out loud, talk through it in ways that lessen that anxiety. Except I'm just realizing that part of what I haven't done is I haven't considered how many of my winter clothes are clothes that are too big and what I have that's winter clothes that still fits me. I best start thinking about that. See, that may be why I'm having anxiety. Because I don't know what winter wardrobe I have. I don't know what winter wardrobe I have available for me. There, but really not not being a winter there. Yeah, you don't. I see what you mean. Exactly. You don't get winter. You don't get winter. I'm already anxious about it coming, and now I've realized why I need to look at my wardrobe and see what winter clothes that I have and what winter things that I in the pile right here behind me, the one that's directly behind me so I can't see it. Go through what things that I'm getting rid of that I need to replace. I got last winter, I got a pair of cashmere tights. And I'm terrified that I'm going to try them on and they're going to be too big. I know it sounds frivolous, cashmere tights, but they really weren't that expensive. I got n it was like a Kickstarter almost. Hey, Lupita, how are you? What's new and different in your neck of the woods? So, guys, I have given up nicotine for 2.5 weeks. Hey, Kristen, how are you, dear? I've given up nicotine, no, a week and a half. A week and a half, which makes it about August 4th or 5th. Let me look at the calendar. Hold on. 4th. I quit on the 4th. Brian, how are you? So it has been okay. Yeah. It feels very strange sitting here without something to vape on. That feels very strange. And I knew it would be strange. I knew it would be strange before I sat down. Um, thanks, Brian. Thanks, Kristen. The first couple of weeks are the hardest. Yeah, I'm feeling really under the weather the last couple of days, and I'm like, does it make any sense at all that all of a sudden I'd be feeling under the weather from the nicotine withdrawal? Those indigo, those are nasty. Thoughts aren't real? No, they are not real, Kristen. Fume sucks. They are nasty. They are nasty. And I don't want to gain any weight back. So I'm trying to walk this fine line. All in all, it's going relatively well. I did have a couple of puffs this afternoon, but that was mostly because I was trying to figure out if I was feeling like shit because I was going through nicotine withdrawal all of a sudden. Because I haven't been feeling like shit. I didn't feel like shit last week. I don't know why I would start feeling like shit yesterday all of a sudden, a week into it. Doesn't make much sense to me. Withdrawal is different. You quit by smoking a lot of weed. Yes, Brian. Withdrawal is different for everyone, but I'm sure it can be. But weight gain can be a symptom of nicotine withdrawal. Yeah. You may have ate a cake and stuff, but I'm on fasting again. Feels much, much damn better. Good, Kristen. I'm glad you feel better. Um, yeah, but it was just like general general malaise. Two cakes. You slept a lot. Yeah, I have heard people say that the time to quit smoking is when you're sick because you can sleep through the worst of the withdrawal. I think I've had a relatively easy time so far. At least it's felt relatively easy. Um, I don't know. We will see. We will see. Give it give it another week. I'm almost 2 weeks. There's no sense in like withdrawal ain't real. None of this is real. It sometimes feels pretty real, Kristen. We generally have an agreement that I mean, I suppose it's not an agreement. You don't have to agree that it's real. Get stoned and go to sleep. It was worse when I quit cigs when I was 29. This last time it was from the vape, so it was slightly easier. And the only rubates I had are my puppies. Yeah, the only roommates I had are your puppies. Yeah, I there were a couple times I was a royal um they looked at you like I was an idiot whenever I'd bitch about something. That is the good thing about dogs, Brian. That is the good thing about dogs. I am working on doing some training with Orion. I bought this leash so I could do some so it's a special training leash that'll hook around me and then hook to him so that I can have him with me but with my hands free, except it's rope and it's way too heavy a rope and heavier hardware for Orion, so it needs to go back. I got him the cutest little dog toy though. Let me show you what I got him. Let me show you what I got him. For every time she didn't smoke, your mom would buy herself a pack of her favorite gum back in the day. Yeah, I've been giving myself ice cream. I've been giving myself ice cream. So this is what I got for Orion, y'all. You see, these, those unroll like this, and you put kibble inside. So he got into it and just really liked it. I don't know that I agree with that before or after. My favorite flavor, indigo? I don't know, cinnamon. It depends. In a vape, my favorite flavor was lemon, but also peppermint vanilla. But I never found a cinnamon vape. Um, isn't that a cool dog toy, Susan? I saw it and went, oh, that, he will love that. And he did. Oh, my favorite ice cream flavor? Tillamook makes this mudslide flavor that's chocolate chips with fudge. That's a really great flavor. And I used to love Breyer's mint chocolate chip. And I'm a sucker for a good cinnamon ice cream. Ben and Jerry's makes a churro flavored ice cream, which I find lovely. Excellent, actually. What are you guys' favorite ice cream flavors? That's a good question. I don't know if we've ever done favorite ice cream flavor. If we have, it's been a while. Coffee flavored cookie dough or peppermint? I like peppermint ice cream too. Coffee ice cream. I like it if it's really good coffee ice cream, like Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream. Getting cinnamon now because the super chocolate brownie mudslide is your jam too. Yes. I'm a basic you don't eat ice cream, Susan? I know you're not into sweets at all, are you? A basic chocolate and strawberry dude. Hey, Brian, there is nothing wrong with knowing what you like. I mean, essentially, the Tillamook chocolate mudslide is basically just fancy chocolate. Basically just fancy chocolate. Susan, what's your favorite vegetable? We'll ask Susan a question that she can wax on about. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm terrible. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. No cinnamon or peppermint. May need to go to specialty shop. Cabbage? Cabbage is great. How do you like it done, Susan? How do you like your cabbage done? There's so many wonderful ways to do cabbage. Coleslaw and roasted cabbage and uh, cabbage and mashed potatoes together for colcannon. Um, roasted cabbage, coleslaw, sauerkraut. Cabbage is amazing. I like cabbage. I really like a great vinaigrette coleslaw with Savoy cabbage. That is really my favorite. Cabbage ice cream is the worst. Stir fried with onion and bok choy. Nice, Susan. No, Indigo, because Susan doesn't really eat sweets. We got to throw something out for her to like. Susan, what about cauliflower? Do you like cauliflower? Stir fried with onion and bok choy. That sounds lovely. Steamed is all you know about and buying sauerkraut? Oh, it's Kristen. You need to try it. Get You need to make colcannon, which is, let me find you a recipe. Hold on. So here is colcannon. Eyes to see, how are you? Made a really good coleslaw using red cabbage and maple syrup. That sounds lovely. I know you like most vegetables. Which vegetables don't you like, Susan? How are you, Eyes? It is good to see you. We are talking about our favorite vegetables and our favorite kinds of ice cream. And then our least favorite vegetable. My least favorite vegetable is probably asparagus. Can't do asparagus. Thank you, Indigo. So colcannon is basically steamed. Well, that's the wrong kind. Hold on. Basically steamed cabbage, Brussels sprouts. You don't like Brussels sprouts. Interesting, Susan. Green bell peppers. I agree. Bell peppers are icky. You take the steamed or sauteed cabbage and you mix it with your mashed potatoes and you serve it with corned beef. It's really good. It's a really good way to do cabbage. It tastes, it's just lovely. Saute the cabbage in a little bit of olive oil and butter and mix it in with the mashed potatoes. It's a textural dream. The only place I can abide a green bell pepper is in a fajita antics. And even then, I'm a little picky about them. Thank you, Indigo. Salmon tacos. You don't like corned beef, Kristen? You don't like corned beef? I love corned beef. At least I love the way corned beef used to be. It doesn't, thank you, Indigo. It doesn't taste the same as it used to. And the texture isn't as good as it used to be. I don't know what they do differently with the corned beef nowadays than what they used to do. Oh, no, you don't have to serve it with corned beef. You could serve it with, you want to serve it with some slightly salty though, Kristen. So you could serve it with ham, with sliced ham. Um, Let me find you a recipe. This one looks good. No, that one's not good. Um, Kristen, I wasn't thinking about the no pork piece, but I'm sure you can find something. You can make it without the bacon and just use butter. You could serve it with a nice piece of salmon. Never met a good corned beef? Well, the advantage of corned beef is, you know, has similarities to ham. You could do pastrami. Do you like pastrami, Kristen? You could do a nice pastrami sandwich. That'd be really tasty. Okay, guys, we are gonna do first Minnesota goodbye. It beeth time. Where is the other picture? Did you guys all see the very cool first in prize? There's the first in award that Simone won. Make him Nicole Cannon to go with his corned beef, Kristen, and have pastrami instead of corned beef. It'll be tasty. It'll be tasty. So I'm trying to think what else. quit smoking. Work schedule is picking up. Nervous about I've got to check into what clothes can I wear. Go through and see which ones are winter clothes that I'm getting rid of so I have some idea of what I don't have, what I won't have. Luckily, my shoes and my socks and all of that will mostly fit. I don't have much else to talk about tonight, guys. We may go we may go through these goodbyes awful quick because I am flush out of I didn't feel well today. I called in sick to work, so maybe I'm just dragging, and that's what's going on. We will call. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna skip over second Minnesota goodbye, and we're gonna go to third Minnesota goodbye, and we will see if anybody shows up for third Minnesota goodbye. We'll give it a full beat Minnesota goodbye. I could be actually sick. Yeah, I could be actually sick. That is, I didn't sleep at all last night. The other thing is, I could have, I could have forgotten to take my meds last night. That's another thing that could have happened. I'm getting roped into doing alterations for some costuming. I am very nervous. Yeah, if it keeps up, go to the doctor. Okay, Brian. If I don't feel well tomorrow, I will go into the doctor. I'm not sick. It's impossible. Yeah, it's just under the weather. It's not quite enough to feel sick. Do you guys know what I mean? It's like I'm not fully committed to sick because it's not, but maybe it is sick. Maybe I am getting sick. Stranger things have happened. That is for absolute sure. And I certainly feel like death warmed over. I called in sick today. I did not want to go and do anything. Did not. And it it took it took until yeah, I got the blahs. I do. I do. Work is I've finished school. What am I supposed to strive for now? My job is eh. I'm lonely. Yeah. things aren't great. On the other hand, I've quit smoking, worn down. Yeah, I wish, Kristen. If I'm worn down already after taking, I mean, I took off almost 3 weeks at the beginning of summer. If I'm worn down again, that does not purport well for the rest of the year. I don't know. My job is very lonesome. My job is very solitary. And that is not, Kristen, exercise? No, I have no exercise routine. Not any at all. Putting in an exercise routine is like pulling wisdom teeth without Novocaine. I am severely exercise adverse. I'm trying to find some way to talk myself into it. I'm I mean, part of the problem is I'm feeling the effects of being exercise adverse. I don't do anything and thus I can't do anything. And if I want to change it, that's going to take a lot of work. You found a few were no good, but I found a few that I'm liking. So can a good indigo, catch 40 winks and see how you feel in the morning. I will do that, Brian. Brian, did you see this cool new gadget that I got? Child number 4 coming through the house. It allows it's a fancy gadget, Brian. It allows you to make a joint that's compressed and then there's a skewer down the middle so it makes a hole that's perfect for um the stationary bike thing, just the pedals in front of this comfy chair right now. Well, the problem is, Kristen, so hold on, I'll come back to that, Kristen. It's a mold and you put a stick in the middle of the mold and then you compress the leaf down into the mold and you get it out and it makes a cigar. It makes a cannigar. Yes, airflow. Sitting in the seat that I sit in the family room, sitting in that seat that I sit in, eyes sleep well. Thank you. Sleep well. Thank you for the well wishes. My feet don't reach the ground. So I need to just discipline myself to do the work. That's what I need to do. You're welcome, eyes. You're welcome. Yeah, see, guys, I'm sitting here. I keep looking for my vape. I keep looking for my vape while I'm sitting here. So I need to. I hate sit to stands, but started there. Hardest person we got to get over is ourselves. Brian, very true. Very true. Hold on just a second, guys. Did the air go off? Hi, sweetheart. Stretches. Tai Chi was fun. So, guys, child number 4 is home from their event. They have an event this week until 6 o'clock every night, and they are finally home. So, I want to hear how it went. So, I am going to let you go. That went awful quick, but we got to an hour. We will see you guys on Sunday.